Okay, so now we're going to do some quick new signs. I'm not going to overload y'all since we did just learn a few new ones while doing the story. But we're going to learn signs about school, okay? So first of all, this is school. And yes, you do definitely seem like you are clapping. I am sorry, that is just a sign.
Why?
School. This is high school.
Is that supposed to be like it's crushing their spirits?
Yes.
School? Okay.
High school. Clap 1, 2, that's college.
Oh.
So clap high school, clap college.
Is school used as a generic term or like as a building specifically? Or...
Generic. It's very generic. So yeah, this is just kind of school in general. If you do like that, it's paper. Clap, clap, paper. But if you do it like this, it's hamburger. Okay. Because my laugh was just so close. Hamburger, paper.
How do you say tree? Ask for a piece of paper.
How do you say
Someone
what?
calls you a burger instead.
What?
How do you say tree?
Tree.
Tree dead.
That's so cute.
How do you say tree dead? How do you say
No,
meg?
look, this is flower. This is like bush. This is bush. This is flower because you hold the flower up to your nose to smell it.
How do you say meg?
Make?
Yeah.
Make.
Okay, so tree, make, paper. No, paper. Yeah,
Make dead? Oh
My mind just went.
Tree, make, paper.
no! Hold on.
Tree.
Okay. Stop, because I have to correct how you're saying make because you accidentally said tree make out paper. Make. It's right here. Just right here. It's like you're building something, like you're hammering in a nail. You do like this, that is make out. We are not going to make out here. This is pen or pencil. Like you're writing. Pen or pencil. I need pen and paper for school. There it is! A full sentence! Let's see. So this is teach. Teach. Like you're taking it out of your brain. Teach. This is teach person. Teacher. I'm your teacher.
Yes, Professor Carlin.
Aww. Okay. And this is student.
Is there a difference between teacher and professor?
No.
You would, if you wanted to specify, you'd probably do college.
Yeah, college.
Teacher.
Teacher. So, student, you take a book, you take it and you stick it in your brain. Learn. Learn. Learn person, student. Bye.
See ya.
Right. So Alexander Graham Bell invented the telephone, which for a lot of people that was like huge. This is fabulous. A deaf person finding out there's a telephone now, that's not so great. It also didn't help that Alexander Graham Bell was very much so an advocate for what became oral schools. Do you remember how all of that progressed, where they banned sign language in schools and said you either learn how to speak or you don't go to school. Funny thing about Alexander Graham Bell, his mom was deaf, his wife was deaf, his brother was deaf. And he advocated very strongly for them not to use sign language.
That is interesting.
Yeah, it is absolutely fascinating. So Alexander Graham Bell is like so hugely celebrated. He was an incredible inventor and all of that. In deaf community, he is not very favored.
Really? I wonder why.
Yeah, I know, right? It's a puzzle.
Hmm.
Yeah, no one in the deaf community really likes the dude. He invented the form of technology that is entirely useless and advocated for them not to use their language. So it's not great.
So in conclusion, he's an idiot.
he was an idiot towards his own family, advocating for his wife, mother, and brother to not be able to communicate in their language. So that was really interesting for me to research. I highly recommend also looking at it because a lot of the websites that I looked at like celebrated Alexander Graham Bell for his advocacy against ASL in schools, which was shocking because that is still a thing in some schools for deaf children to only learn oral method, where they only speak. Sign language is still banned in some schools. So the fact that there are still websites that are like, oh yes, he was a great advocate for the deaf community. No, he wanted everyone to be as uniform as possible. Nice little bows. So, I know I say this every time we do, deaf history thing. But that's why it's so important to learn this. Because if we can be a part of their culture, like they've been pushed to be a part of ours, it doesn't fix anything, but it definitely helps. So that's why we learn this. And also it's fun, and that really helps.